Going on? Welcome to Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference. It is beautiful to have you guys here. I hope you had a beautiful day. My day was okay. I can't complain. You know how it is. I try not to complain. I'm trying to think, was there anything that bothered me at all? Um, I don't think so. I don't think anything really bothered me except for my allergies, and we'll get into that in a minute. So, aw, I'm just texting Jenny from the Jenny and Joy show. You know who that is? That is my buddy. We actually did not meet today for our show. Um, I was a little sad about that, but it is what it is. But you guys can definitely catch us maybe tomorrow or maybe next Wednesday. Sometimes it's okay to miss one day, right? I don't know. But today, oh my goodness. So I told you guys that when I take the black seed oil, like everything clears up, the mucus goes away. That is very true. But this morning before I left, I didn't take any black seed oil. So I was messed up for the greater portion of the day. I did take a Zyrtec. That did not help. The congestion kept coming. So by the time I was driving back, um, I was just ready to take a nap. And then, I was, doing a little gossiping. Gossip is no good, but I was talking to another gym member about one of another trainer who actually left the gym. And I was just trying to figure out what happened and, all of that stuff. So, you know what it is. You know how it is. And so I was dragging my feet. I was extremely cold here. So I just put the heat on. I broke down and put the heat back on. It's way too cold outside. Well, it's cold in here. It's warm outside, but it's freezing in here. It was like so cold that my feet were cold. And I don't like that feeling. So I turned the heat on. Right now, I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable enough to sit here and chit chat with you guys for a little bit. I'm not going to be on here a little long tonight because I do have to go and get gas and I don't want to go too late. So after I was like, all right, okay, I committed to going to the gym. I said, okay, I'm gonna take the bootylicious class. And um, as I was walking into the gym, one of the same member that I saw on Sat that came up to me on Saturday, and I was helping her stretch and teaching her different techniques and forms. She was like, "You gonna take pump?" I was like, "What? No," because body pump is usually is a it is a class where you lift weights by repetition and also with music. Now, I don't particularly like that class because I like to keep with the rhythm of the music. And when I keep up with the rhythm of the music, I end up like not having correct form and then I end up hurting something. So I don't typically like taking that class for that reason. But I said, you know what? You always come and keep me company, so I'm gonna take the class. Her and my homegirl, Unali, she was on a few episodes ago and we were chit-chatting with her on the cell phone. Um, she was like, "You taking this class?" I was like, "Yes." So we took the class together and unfortunately, her mother-in-law passed away. So I felt bad. I was like, wow, that's three devastating things that I heard within the last few days. One, my personal trainer leaving the gym to go to somewhere else. Then two, this other trainer left. I don't know what the real reason is. And then three, the death of her mother-in-law, which was really sad. So all in all, I could say I'm still grateful for life. I'm still grateful for, the energy that I have and, for people who care about me and are concerned about my well-being. Um, so yeah, I'm sniffling because I broke down and I went and bought Advil cold and sinus. Advil cold and sinus has ibuprofen in it, so it will kill the pain and also work on the back end to kind of get the sinuses under control. Since I've taken it, I feel much better. The black seed oil made me feel good, but I needed that extra security. So I just went ahead and took it. Um, I'm not, although I like being healthy or try my best to be healthy, I'm not gonna, suffer too much. I'm not gonna allow myself to suffer too much for, being healthy as much as I can. Um, but then again, if I try to be healthy, I should probably be healthy on a consistent basis. And that I don't do often. So, yes, my allergies, as you can see, you can probably hear it in my voice. Um, and my breath is a little short. Um, there's a lot of mucus in there. And, you know, what causes sinuses and allergies? Let's look that up because I'm curious to know what causes that. If any of you know what causes it, then just give a shout out. Let me know. Let's see what causes sinuses. Let's see. What causes sinus infection symptoms? Okay. A condition in which the cavities around the nasal passage become inflamed. Yes, that's true. Nasal congestion. All right. Mm. Uh, it's chronic sinusitis can be caused by an infection growth in the sinuses, the nasal polyps, or by deviated septum. Signs and symptoms include nasal obstruction or congestion that causes difficult breathing through your nose and pain and swelling around your eyes, cheeks, nose, and forehead. Okay, but that doesn't. What is the reason? Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness! Sinusitis or sinuses is usually caused by a virus and often persists even after other upper respiratory symptoms are gone. In some cases, bacteria or rare funguses may cause a sinus infection. Other conditions such as allergies, nasal polyps, and tooth infections can contribute to sinus pain and symptoms. Give me 1 second, guys. My nose is starting to run, and I don't want you guys to see me and my nose running because that's really unattractive. So yeah, guys, bacteria. Can you believe that? It's bacteria that causes sinusitis. Common, okay. The tissue in your nose is swollen from allergies, a cold, or something in the environment. It can block the sinus passages, your nasal septum, and the thin wall of bone and cartilage inside your nasal cavity that separates your two nasal passages. If you have sinus problems, mm, I think mine is caused from allergies because right now my ears feel like they're about to drown. Yep. Your sinuses can't drain and you may feel pain. Yeah. Sinuses are also responsible for the depth and tone of your voice. This explains why you should you sound like Clint Eastwood when you're all stuffed up. Uh-huh. There are 8 sinus cavities in total. They are paired with one of each in the right and left side of the face. That's right. Right here, and right here. 2, 4, 6, 8, and behind the eye. Mm. That's a shame. Mucus, guys. Mucus and backup. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. So, guys, sinuses are really that could cause a real big problem. So, guys, if you ever have sinus problems or sinus pains or allergies, we really should take care of that because you don't want to have an infection, and that can mutate into something else, which is not cool. So yeah, and I just want to thank you guys for joining me. Make sure you are liking, subscribing, and sharing to the YouTube channel. But as I'm learning more and more about this is real serious. I shouldn't play around with that. So definitely, you guys should not play around. If you have sinus issues or problems, don't play around with it. Don't let it get so infected to the point where you can't even smell things anymore. I remember one time, I'm having a hard time breathing too. I remember one time I had a sinus infection so bad, and I had no idea that I had a sinus infection that I started getting hives. hmm I started getting hives, and the hives, I guess because everything was so blocked up for so long that it was just like, well, now I have to show up in other ways. So, that and a little bit of stress. I mean, like I would look at somebody, and then next thing you know, my whole face would have hives and it would be itchy. My fingers, my arms. It was so bad. So I went to the ear, nose, and throat doctor in Hoboken, and she did a check and she said, "I can't believe this." She was like, "You have like the worst sinus infection. I'm surprised you're not like you're still functioning." And then she said, "Once you start taking this antibiotic, you're not going to function very good. You're going to have like really bad headaches and everything." So like it was bad. And this is a telltale sign that you have a sinus infection. When you blow your nose and it's thick, yellow, and maybe bloody, that's a sign of a sinus infection, and that's really bad. So don't let it go that far because, again, things can mutate into something else. So imagine if it went to my bloodstream and just infected one of my major organs. That's no good. So, guys, let this be a lesson to like we all should take better care of ourselves. And we should all try our best to keep our body mucus free as possible. I'm going to take my own advice, and I'm really gonna be I'm really gonna try my best to be more diligent about doing my black seed oil, doing healthy remedies, and also like drinking more alkaline water because I had to sneeze. Sorry, because I don't want to I don't want to be healthy one day and then drop the next. So my friend Unali, she said her mother-in-law passed away today. And part of the story she was saying was that, she was in so much pain last night. And it was only today that she went to the hospital. So she was admitted. It turned out that she had a urinary tract infection, and the infection went into her liver, and that was it. So something so simple took a person out. So guys, when listen to your body. When you start feeling some kind of way, definitely try your best to take care of it and be on top of your health, especially when you're able to take care of it. And if you're in that much pain, just bite the bullet and go ask for help. You know, but I bit the bullet and just said, I'm just taking this medication. But moving forward, I'm going to make a concerted effort to be better at what I eat, what I drink, um, environmental things I can't really prevent. But if I prepare myself enough, if I prepare my body enough with enough nutrients to fight off anything, then I probably will be in a better place and you won't see me here with this messed up voice and hardly being able to breathe properly. So, yeah, sinuses have knocked me out today. And in the past few days, it was knocking me out to the point where I just was so tired and sleeping through the night wasn't very easy. But oh, I sleep good tonight because I have that Advil cold and sinus in my system. So that should help. Guys, I'm gonna get off now because my voice is horrendous and I don't want you to see me at my complete worst. Um, and I also want to do you justice by not like being halfway, but let this be a lesson. If your body is aching or hurting, make sure you do something to take care of that. Um, if you feel sick and you've been sick for more than a day or two, break down and go to the doctor. At least find out, if you have an infection that can be treated at that time because infections morph into other things. So take care of yourselves. I'm going to continue to take care of myself as much as possible because I love being here on Hello World. I love it. I love that you guys give me a little bit of your time every single night. Um, I'm thankful that you're here. I'm thankful that you're always being a difference. I'm thankful that you're beautiful. You're amazing. You are talented. You are tremendous. You are everything that this world has been needing and is receiving. So, with that said, have a good night. I will see you guys tomorrow between 7 and 9. Thank you for hanging in with me for tonight. And I apologize for me making it so brief, but I have to try to get to bed early tonight just so I can rest. Another important thing is to rest so your body can fight bacteria infections and everything else. All right. So thank you again for joining me for Hello World. I'm your girl Joy. Make sure you check the links below if you want to shop my merch or just find out anything about the company or about me. It's been a pleasure and an honor, and I'm just thankful. So I'll see you guys tomorrow between 7 and 9. Have a good night. Have a great rest of your day, tomorrow, and whatever until we meet again.